What's good, you two? What's up, family? Some newcomers. Welcome. All rise, my students, teachers, faculty. Y'all see the title. The worst time in history to be born as a human. What is he about to say? Like, okay, let's just predict. Okay. They got to be one of the dinosaurs, right? Yeah, the ancient.
This is you. There's your dad, and his. Keep going. Soon you'll fly past powdered wigs, chainmail, mammoths, and eventually stumble upon a guy squatting in the dirt, chewing on a beetle, and trying not to die before sundown. That guy? That's your ancestor. He had
Look how miserable. Hold on.
not to die before.
Look how miserable he looks. Like, obviously, this is flipped over. They try to add color to it, but he's just like, I can't keep doing this. This isn't worth my life. My wife is just home. I'm sacrificing everything. These animals are bigger. I don't know what to do. And then look at him. Yes, I'm so happy. He.
Before sundown. That guy? That's your ancestor. He has no name, no shoes, and no idea that you, a distant descendant with a snack addiction and a mild caffeine dependency, even exist. But here's the thing. If that guy, or any one of the thousands of people in your ancestral chain, had tripped at the wrong moment,
Oh, I wonder what killed.
gotten eaten by something toothy,
Hell no.
or just failed to reproduce, you wouldn't be here. You exist because 1,000 people before
I'm just going to tell you like this, all right? I'm in the wilderness, right? With no clothes on, because I'm pretty sure they didn't have none, right? And I see a saber-toothed tiger literally launching on its prey back and just. And I had to try to kill that to eat for dinner for my family. We're dead. What's up? We're dead. I'm just gonna walk home. I'm just gonna tell the wife, yeah, like dinner's low today. I just didn't feel like doing it, and I'm just gonna go back to sleep. I'm not gonna tell you that I'm scared.
didn't die when they should
I'm
have.
not.
You're not lucky. You're the byproduct of violent coincidence and stubborn biology.
Daddy?
So let's take a look at how close you came over and over again to never being born at all. We're going to rank 5 of the deadliest periods in human history,
Yeah.
from bad but survivable to you might as well start writing your will at birth. Let's get right into it. Number 5, Ice Age, around
Okay, 68%. Okay, that's not that bad though. I mean, they do have the mammoths. Yeah, that's all I can think about at that time, right? What's the say? Because I'm just thinking about Ice Age, like the movie. Was those animals in those?
around 20,000 years ago, during
Yeah,
the
we can
last
do it.
glacial maximum, Earth wasn't exactly cozy. Massive ice sheets, up to 2 miles thick, smothered huge chunks of North America, Europe, and Asia. Average global temperatures dropped by about 10 degrees Fahrenheit, 6 degrees Celsius, turning most of the planet into a frozen wasteland where food was a distant rumor. If you were alive back then, your daily routine involved not dying of hypothermia, hunting woolly mammoths the size of school buses, and
Yep.
occasionally running away from creatures like the cave lion, Panthera spelaea, one of the largest wild cats in history. Your house? Probably a mammoth bone hut, or a cave shared with 40 of your least favorite relatives. Your clothing? Animal hides stitched together with bone needles. Want dinner? Good luck. You're armed with a sharpened stick, and your target weighs 6 tons and is actively trying to kill you. And if starvation didn't get you,
I mean, I'm just going like, okay, all right, honey, listen, this is our routine. It's about that time. It's about 5 p.m. You know it's time to eat. Just remember, if I don't come back, I love you. All right? Calling all the homies. Calling all the homies. Right? No, I retired. calling all the homies. All right, come on. Y'all told y'all wives y'all love them and y'all kids. All right, boom. In addition, we see a woolly mammoth right there. Y'all know what we about to do? Jeffrey, sacrifice yourself to be the bait, and we about to go.
You, a simple infected cut probably would. There were no antibiotics, no vaccines,
Oh, yeah.
and no emergency rooms, just a lot of home remedies involving chewing random plants and hoping for the best. Despite all this, Homo sapiens adapted, inventing tools, mastering fire, and even creating early art like the cave paintings at Lascaux.
Yeah, because there was
Number 4, the dawn of agriculture.
all right, 54%.
Somewhere around 10,000 years ago, humans had a brilliant idea.
Bro,
What's wrong, bro?
I can't chase one more mammoth. My legs hurt.
Bro, you don't even have legs. Come on, man. We're only 400 miles away
if-
from breakfast.
Hear me out. We make food come to us.
How?
We stay in one place, grow stuff, build. I don't know. Okay.
Welcome to the dawn of agriculture, also known as the moment when humanity accidentally made life way harder. Early farmers swapped the nomadic, hunting lifestyle
Hold on, I'm about to flip this chicken real quick. All right, I'm back.
lifestyle for settling down in permanent villages, planting crops like wheat, barley, and lentils. Sounds smart, right? Well, it was. Except for the part where it unleashed a buffet of new problems. Living close together meant diseases could now spread like wildfire. Your diet? Way worse. Less protein, more vitamin deficiencies, and your teeth basically rotted out of your face. And don't even get me started on crop failure. One bad drought, one swarm of locusts, one random flood, and your entire village starved to death while glaring at the sky. Archaeologists have even found ancient skeletons showing signs of malnutrition, anemia, and horrifying dental disasters. Number 3, the Mongol invasions.
24%. All right, we get
If you were alive in the 13th century and saw a cloud of dust on the horizon, you had about 3 minutes to panic before your city got turned into a parking lot. Led by Genghis Khan, a man who treated mercy like a myth, the Mongols carved out the largest land empire in human history, stretching from China to Eastern Europe. Their strategy? Show up fast, hit hard, and leave absolutely nothing standing. Entire cities were wiped off the map.
Oh yeah, that would be crazy. Just imagine. All right, guys, look, wait, hold on, wait, okay, he, hold on, wait, I'm talking too fast. Wait, hold on, he's here, guys, he's here. Everybody, get down, act dead, boom, and then he's not going. He gonna think you sleep, right? And he's gonna puncture you, just to make sure. Yep.
Population slaughtered, and survivors, if there were any,
Look at
were
the
sometimes used as human shields for the next battle.
human shields.
Mongol horse archers could hit you from 300 yards away while riding at full gallop, basically inventing mobile warfare centuries before tanks were even a thing. Historians estimate the Mongol invasions killed around 10% of the world's population, at a time when the world population was already tiny. Number 2, the Black Death. In
Now the Black Death isn't that the plague, right? I don't know. Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, you dead. Okay, wait, but which one was that? Was that with the rats and the fleas, right?
1347,
Think.
Europe got an unexpected package from Central Asia, courtesy of some highly motivated fleas.
Yep.
And things went downhill fast. The Black Death, or bubonic plague, tore through towns and cities like a biological wildfire. Caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, it traveled on rats, fleas, and humans who had absolutely no concept of personal hygiene.
Yep.
Once it hit, survival became a
And it's even more scary because guess what? Just imagine. Oh my goodness. My kids are sick. My wife is sick. Doc, can you please help? But then guess what? You know the doctor not going to help you. Because guess what? They do it manually, right? He going to knock your teeth with a hammer. If he was the dentist, if you had a toothache, he going to cut you open while you're alive. So it's like, wow, I'm basically dead. There's no point of even showing up. They don't even know what they do. They don't know what they're doing. He's dressed up like this. That's even more scarier, right? So as I'm fading away, I'm just seeing. I'm like, wow, I'm seeing the light. Hold on. But then, as I close my eyes, I'm seeing this beaked costume right beside me. I'm like, wait, hold on, I can't breathe. I might just go. And while they're gonna cut, they're gonna use the saws. Nah, they're gonna use whatever.
lottery.
They're gonna
You
use
could catch
whatever.
it from a handshake, a shared cup, or just by breathing the same medieval air as an infected guy. Symptoms included giant swollen lymph nodes, fever, vomiting blood, and, spoiler alert, death, usually within days. It's estimated that somewhere between 30% to 60% of Europe's population was wiped out in just a few years. Entire villages were abandoned, economies collapsed, and doctors walked around wearing creepy bird masks filled with flowers because apparently vibe-checking the plague was peak medieval science. Number 1. The Toba supervolcano eruption.
I think I heard about that. I don't know. And then I seen somebody on TikTok. They was like, "Oh yeah, why don't we just take all of our garbage and just put it and just dump it into the volcano?" You sound just like Patrick. Why don't we just take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else? Come on, use your brain. It's not your fault though. It's not your fault. You thought you sounded smart because you thought, okay, well, the garbage is going, but wow, you're not thinking about the air and the fumes that we're gonna have to breathe. You're not
Around
thinking.
74,000 years ago, the Toba
You're not.
supervolcano exploded and nearly deleted humanity from existence. When Toba erupted, it launched over 670 cubic miles of ash and debris into the sky, enough material to cover the entire United States. The eruption triggered a volcanic winter so devastating that sunlight was blocked for an estimated 6 to 10 years. Global temperatures crashed by up to
6 to 10
27 degrees Fahrenheit,
years.
15 degrees Celsius. Plants withered, animals starved, and
Yeah, I mean, just take me out because there's literally no way, right? You can't see. It's in the air. Your eyes are stinging. You can't breathe. Just saying.
ecosystems collapsed worldwide. For early humans,
Look at this.
already struggling just to find enough calories not to die every day, it was catastrophic. Food supplies vanished. Entire landscapes turned to frozen deserts. Rivers dried up. Forests became graveyards. It's estimated that the total human population shrank to fewer than 3,000 individuals. A genetic bottleneck so tight that every person alive today likely descends from that tiny handful of survivors. No crops, no animals, no sunlight, no second chances. Imagine spending your entire life in darkness, freezing, starving, with the constant fear that today might simply be the last day anyone sees the sun. And yet, somehow, against all odds, a few stubborn, desperate humans managed to endure. You exist because they didn't give up when everything else did. Thanks for watching Barely Evolved.
Very good video.